Dillon and Dylan was performed in front of a live studio audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon, Dillon and Dylan, 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 Dillon and Dylan.
Say, Gumby, look at this.
That piece of bread, though, wants us to go inside, Pokey.
Don't go,
I
Gumby.
wouldn't if I were
Don't go.
you.
You afraid of a little piece of dough? Oh, come on, Pokey.
Pokey knows what he's talking about.
Hiya, fellas. Follow me, Gumby.
Dillon!
What's up, bud?
Yeah, Todd's trying to sue me, Dillon.
For what? What did you do? Did you step on his turtle?
I punched him. I punched him last week.
What?
And I didn't really mean to. But he was
What?
being... You know how Todd is.
Yeah.
You know how he is, right?
Yeah, he's got a very punchable face. Did you kick him? Hit him? What did you do?
Well, when I punched him,
Yeah.
punched him real good.
Okay. I mean, did he deserve it? I don't know. I mean, he always deserves it, I guess, but... Huh. And he's trying to sue you?
He got me going to the show. Is it Judge Right?
I love that show. You should totally do it.
I'm getting sued, Dillon.
I think you should do it.
You also think that we have paper-thin walls that I can't hear you watching Gumby.
Well, gee, I'm so sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, Dillon. I don't mean to take it out on you. I'm just really stressed. I've never been sued before.
Bro, I know you're getting sued, but it could be fun.
I guess it can be fun.
You know all that adventure you like.
I do like adventure.
Dillon and Dylan is brought to you by...
Hey Howard, what have you been up to?
Oh, hey there, Donna. I've just been thinking about 90s classic love songs. Songs like the biggest hit of that decade, Real World Wound by Violet Purple.
1 foot in the real world and the other in the womb. Mama, tell me now, what do lovers do?
Oh, how I love her soulful voice. It's a shame she turned to drugs.
It sure is. Speaking of drugs, remember Richie Cadence?
Oh, I sure do. His voice was so sexy in that song we all know and love.
Baby's Falling Out of You Tonight.
I wanna love you right. All the baby's falling out of you tonight.
I remember that one. Boy, does that bring back memories. Those memories were taken over soon by another classic from the decade. Can you take a guess at what it is?
Oh, is it My Father Gonna Find You by Aria Serenade?
One way or another, he's gonna find you, my father. He'll get you one way or another.
You got it, just like Daddy got you. Remember what he did?
How could I forget? Like our next unforgettable love song, our personal favorite.
Oh yes, our wedding song.
Safety Deposit Love.
I gave you the safety deposit key. Now show me how you love me.
Good thing we got married too, because this next song shows what a real marriage has to withstand.
You're right about that, Donna, but what a classic it is.
As I'm lying next to you, silent but deadly, it finally hits me.
Deadly like a Ford Bronco in Los Angeles.
Wasn't he acquitted?
He certainly was. But don't let that stop you from enjoying a slice of our next classic song.
You mean slice of love?
Slice my kisses into bite-sized wishes. I'll forget the shopping if you forget the fishing.
Nothing says love like sacrifice.
Nothing says sacrifice like smothering.
Oh, I know where you're going there. Close Enough for Love by Heartless Kings.
Hold me close, but not too close that you're smothering me.
Oh, Howard, this trip down memory lane has just been
Painful. Let's be honest, our music was pretty shit. Call now 1-800-555-LOVE. Again, that is 1-800-555-LOVE. Call within the next hour and get 10 more copies free. 90s classic love songs. A once-in-a-lifetime collection of absolute garbage for only $19.99, and get 10 more free at a $240 value for only $19.99. That's yours if you call within the next hour. Again, that is 10 more free. Supplies will most definitely last. Call often and maybe talk your neighbor into calling us. 90s classic love songs is not a real product. Any references to these songs or fake artists is purely fictional, and any attempt to receive this product will ultimately come down to your ability to understand satire.
You're watching America's second favorite judge, Theodore Wright.
Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Judge Theodore Wright. That's the judge coming on now. Let's go to him. Go. Cut to the judge.
Judge Theodore Wright turns the law into justice. He fights it with both fists. His judgments you can't miss.
What the heck is this? Order now. All right now, let's get these proceedings underway. I gotta get my wife her way back. Okay, with the defense. Defense can start. Prosecution, you just wait, okay? Go ahead, Bob. Your Honor, I object to the admission of this evidence. It is hearsay, irrelevant, and prejudicial to my client. The prosecution has failed to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. The defendant is entitled to a verdict of not guilty. We have a motion to dismiss the charges on the grounds of insufficient evidence, lack of probable cause, in violation of this defendant's constitutional rights. The defendant has accepted a plea bargain offered by the state. He will plead guilty to a lesser charge in exchange for a reduced sentence. Expert in forensic science, he will testify that the DNA found at the crime scene does not match the defendant's. The hell are you talking about, Bob? Prosecution ain't even gone yet. You cutting it, boy. You cutting it up. You keep cutting up, boy. I'm gonna throw this case out. That's what Judy would do. Prosecution? I just want to say how abysmal that was. Like, that was just uncalled for. My client here, he's a good young man. He's a wonderful young man. He runs after school. He does the track. He loves doing all sorts of stuff. Now, I tell you, Your Honor, for a boy to be able to do that and play the Matrix and, have a turtle and all these things that this boy exuberates, I just have to ask, did he deserve to get punched in the face? No, Your Honor, I can't tell you. You're the grace. You are the grace that will hand out judgment. Now, what will the judgment be? Will it be for him to run free, such as my client cannot do anymore? He doesn't have that capability no more, Your Honor. It just pains him in his heart. And obviously his eyes, because, Your Honor, he's wearing glasses inside. Nobody wears glasses like that inside. Now, Your Honor, my client got punched in the face. He didn't want to. He didn't ask for it. All he asked was for a friend. And now he comes on this show with one simple thing in mind. Justice. If my client can't get justice, then what is this all for? See, Bob, that's how you put something together. You can learn from him. Well, just to let you know, Judge, I am Dad's father. Well, this is a classic conflict of interest, and I just have to say, case dismissed. Bob, don't bring this kind of foolishness in my courtroom again. You get it? I'm sorry, Judy. Another failed day again. Dillon, we won! Good to see him win. That does my heart good. Huh? Back to Gumby.
We haven't much longer, Gumby. We'll be late.
Well, I can't go on without Pokey.
Who's that, Gumby?
That's the same fellow who led us here, except he's been raised.
You taste pretty good, Gumby.
Stop it, Pokey. It tickles. Pokey, next time I'll take your advice.
Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon, Dillon, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan and Dylan, Dillon and Dylan.